better. I'll get better when I wanna get better. I'll get better when I wanna get better.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. As we get a peek at the former Red Raider and 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so let's see what they dial up for him for this one.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
19 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And the catch made by Johnson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you'll get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there. And he did a lot of that on that play.
The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. A little juke. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Trevion Henderson, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Now the try here for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. Oh, good move. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately, one touchdown pass. He didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Now it's Herbert. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he's taken down inside the 30.
That's another Charger.
Warren will try the right side. Down at the 25. Pretty much unreal. Not just in terms of yardage, Charles, but also throwing the 3 touchdowns as well.
When you put the whole package together, I can make you a pretty good guarantee right now. He's going to see a few more people in the box every time he lines up.
Yeah, I don't think that the defense has any. And a loose fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Cowboys offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game as you take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, and he's right there in the mix. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Going right side here, and that's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. He stayed afloat for a second there after the first wave of contact, but that was going nowhere.
Yeah, what did he tell us in pregame? I just don't want to get my feet stopped initially when I'm trying to make a run. That's exactly what happened there. Unfortunately, as you noted, got away a little bit from the first one, but the wave swarmed him under.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
A gain of 11 brings up 3rd and 4.
Mahomes going to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 35. Give them 15 there. The Cowboys have a first.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Yeah, he's able to skip away from that first defender on his way to a pickup of 5. With the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Henderson. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 15-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 46 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. They're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. DJ Moore, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ballgame. Well, they have to be loving this start to the first quarter.
Well, the way that they're going, I mean, you're about 2 touchdown drives already. They feel very confident and feel like they have all the answers in this game. They're 1 point away from going up 14-0. Maybe they press the advantage and go for 2.
That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Terrell Bernard.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Okay, after those first 2 drives, I think as a head coach is going to be calling for CSI. They're going to want some forensics on this. What is going on with this ball club? Unable to hold on to the football and take care of it.
Yeah, 2 straight fumbles for them to start out.
Yeah, you would think that this team would come in ready to go. Sometimes just mentally not prepared, and it shows up in these types of plays.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Big Eddie Goldman there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Mahomes. Open man is Collins. He's got it. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10.
First down.
On 1st down, it's Henderson. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Touchdown, Cowboys! Nico Collins from 8 yards out. And the Cowboys have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Chargers, nothing.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
21-0 our score after 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd and 7. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy at midfield. 3rd and 4. Here's Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 40. The 3rd down conversion is successful. Give them 12 yards that time.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Brings up second and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Herbert now. Over the middle, complete. That's Flowers. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 21. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now run straight ahead to Warren. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up.
Here's Herbert. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is third and a yard. Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
And the Chargers first down. First and goal, Chargers.
A handoff for Warren. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Jalen Warren, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are able to cut into that deficit.
Well, this had not been the greatest of first halves to this point. They've been pretty well dominated in all phases of the game, so this was an important drive just to show they can move the football and finish. And now they're on the board here on the touchdown run.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Chargers 7.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Able to slither by. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Brings up second and 2 at the 46.
Now here's Mahomes. He's got it to Collins, complete. So from Charger territory now, here's a first and 10 down at the 31. Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the Chargers' 32-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 20-yard line.
12 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Henderson running straight ahead. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Stuffing him behind the line there. That's Deion Henley. Really nice play. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12. They go play fake. Mahomes. He finds his man Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Oh, nice move. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Cowboys first down.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Touchdown! Jerome Jackson from 8 yards out. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Now for the point after. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Chargers offense and their running back Jaylen Warren headed back onto the field. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses that are tasked with trying to slow him down. He's currently second in the NFL in rushing. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Herbert off for play action. That one into the hands of Flowers. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the give, it's Warren. Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 101 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Herbert. Addison hauls it in. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 32-yard line.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Here's Warren. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
Chargers first down.
Another good carry there for the NFL's second leading rusher. And we've talked on air, off air about his MVP candidacy. Make a case for him.
Well, I'm just going to tell you point blank. It doesn't matter whether he's first or second or even third in the league in rushing yardage. That's not the main deal. It's how he gets those yards and the impact he has on his ball play.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Marvin Mims from 13 yards out. And the Chargers get a bit closer. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
14.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. Dallas offense set for this next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 2nd down and 3. Now it's Mahomes again. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
Mahomes going to throw. They set up the screen for Henderson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Trevion Henderson as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. They'll go in for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Now it's Herbert. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. He'll air this one out for Mims. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as we check out the NFL leaders and rushing touchdowns coming into the weekend, I see a familiar name there near the top of the leaderboard, currently 2nd in that category. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 147 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And a
fitting. A couple days ago when we met with him, I said, what is it about your running game that's so effective? He said, I like to tag myself as elusive. He was pretty elusive right there.
And his teammates appreciate that because they know they don't have to hold their blocks for very long, as one of them told us. If I just breathe some bad breath on the guy in front of me, that's all I need to do, and he's gone.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Out of the gun, Herbert. That is caught. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 24-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Chargers first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
On the option right, Herbert. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
2nd and 10.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Over the middle, pass caught by Warren. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
A 1-yard pickup.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Jalen Petrie with a tight coverage for the breakup.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Throwing now is Mahomes. On the slant, here's Collins. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now Mahomes. Here's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Straight ahead, Henderson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
23 yards. That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
As always, no rooting interest here, but that was pretty, wasn't it? To see him break through and then pick up his stride.
Yeah, the guy carrying the ball loves it. I think the O-line, they might like and take more satisfaction out of those runs than anybody else, though, right?
Without a doubt, because they're the ones that often have created it.
They run once more with Henderson. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 79 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Out of the gun, a run with Henderson. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. That stop made by Jack Campbell.
A gain
Second down and 8.
Brings up second and 8 at the 18-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Now he's going to step up and run. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. That one goes for 8 yards.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First down and goal to go.
On first and goal, they'll try the option left. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Leads to second.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Over the middle, he finds Henderson, complete. It is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. Trevion Henderson, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
But you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. Now Charles dealing with a third and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Chargers.
Here's Herbert. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
On the run, it's Warren. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Only able to gain a couple there, and it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8. At the Cowboys.
Herbert now. Now he'll tuck it. He can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Zay Flowers, 41 yards. And the Chargers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches, and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Ooh, with a juke. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 45-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 47 yards.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Nico Collins with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point forthcoming. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Oh, he shifts past him. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. They'll start this. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone that's the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, that'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the fourth. Now here's Mahomes. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. The offense on third down, no problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 9. They fake the give. Now Mahomes Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And it takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Herbert off of play action. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Got a man. It's Collins complete. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Patrick Mahomes scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Cowboys are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
But that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Well, he said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
It's a pickup of 6.
Herbert. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
To Zay Flowers. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Herbert going to keep it on his sneak. And he is going to have the Chargers first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll run it. Warren. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture as now they've got a 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. 4 yards.
Now it's Herbert. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Now a run with Warren. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Running left, it's Warren. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 17-yard line. Back to throw here, Herbert. Pass complete to Addison. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Jalen Warren, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Now, he's doing his part, but still facing a sizable deficit.
And he would like to do more, but he needs help from the other 2/3, right? He needs his defense to bow up a little bit, and he also needs special teams to maybe create some big plays and help them get back in it.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
Sanders set to kick off.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. The drive begins with a run by Henderson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. On play action, it's Mahomes. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Moore. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
1st and 10.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here. 1st and 10. They'll find Henderson out of the backfield here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
This one left side caught by Collins. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Dallas, it's a critical win for them as it gets them to 9-6 on the year.